union member for sick leave. You better thank a union member for paid leave. You better thank a union member for vacation time.
Peter Doocy. Okay, look. Peter Doocy, if you did not know before, now you know. This man has no, I wouldn't even say no chill. It's more so just like, he's so blunt. In 2012 on Twitter, everybody just said every and anything, no care of the world. That's kind of like how Peter Doocy is. He's just so blunt. He literally asks the questions that people are subconsciously thinking, but do not say out loud. So him and Karine Jean-Pierre, they had their little, 1-2-1-2. They always have their moments. It's honestly at this point tradition. If they don't have their moment, is it really a press briefing? So Peter Doocy pretty much asked, okay. Because this is actually comical, I'm not gonna lie.
A different topic. Since when does the vice president have what sounds like a southern accent?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well,
I mean, this is...
she was talking about unions in Detroit using one tone of voice.
Is this something that
same
you think...
line
Okay, Peter.
that she used the same line in Pittsburgh, and it sounded like she at least had some kind of a southern drawl.
I mean, do you hear the question that you're... I mean, do you think Americans seriously think that this is an important question? They care... You know what they care about? They care about the economy. They care...
No. Okay. She did hit that because Americans, we don't care about her accent if she were to have one, but I'm not going to stunt and lie like as if the Twitter timeline isn't talking like, oh my gosh, where did her accent come from? Like we got it. I think what Peter is coming from, he's coming from a position of like, why does she feel the need to change how she talks, sort of say. It's called code switching. I think we're all guilty of it to a certain extent. Me personally, the way that I talk right now isn't the way that I talk whenever I'm doing policy presentations, for example. I think the real issue why people were calling it out with VP Harris is because when she is around a more ethnic crowd, that's where like the Southern and the thank the union members come in. So I think that's where like a lot of conversations come in. This goes back to my main point whenever I said VP Harris, do not try to over black yourself. Like just be you. I said that in my previous TikTok video. I'll post somewhere, whatever. But it kind of, let's just continue. It's actually comical he asked this because so many people actually are thinking it, but some people just don't say it. So let's just hear her response.
Lowering costs. They care about healthcare. That's what Americans care about.
That's true.
So
that's what they want to hear.
This is something...
They care about, your colleague just asked me about, what basically we talked about, went back and forth about democracy and freedom. That's what they care about. I'm not even going to entertain some question about the president. It's just, hearing it sounds so ridiculous.
Well, but hearing it is...
The question, I'm talking about the questions is just insane.
Is that how she talks in meetings?
I'm just, Peter, we're moving on. We're still moving around. Go ahead, Anita.
Thanks. Starting.
I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Peter. It's like, he's right though, but doesn't matter. Like, it's like hand in hand. It's like, yeah, he is right. It's like, yo, why you changing how you talk? Like, it's okay. But then again, it's like, people are dying in the streets. People are suffering. It's like, doesn't matter. Like, me personally, it's something that I just wouldn't, if someone gave me one question to ask in a press briefing, me personally, that wouldn't be the question. However, it makes sense that he did ask it. Let's listen to the fake accents in questioning. Here's a compilation. Peter Ducey is so funny. Like, I don't even like agree with him on a lot of things. Well, I wouldn't say a lot of things, on some things. But something you can't take away from him, that man is funny. And one thing about it, he's going to ask the uncomfortable questions. He's asking what people are thinking. But let's watch this compilation.
You better thank a union member for sick leave. You better thank a union member for paid leave. You better thank a union member for vacation time. Let's just get through the next 64 days. How about that? And you all helped us win in 2020, and we're going to do it again in 2024. Yes, we will. And I will tell you, when we get this done together, my friend, and when I am president, I will take on the bad actors who exploit a crisis. Do I see people testifying? Can I get a witness? You better thank a union member for sick leave.
It does give cringe. I'm not gonna lie, just a little bit. Only because it's giving cringe. I think the main question is just mainly like, why do you feel the need to like change your accent? Like, I think like sometimes within us, it is natural to adapt to our environment. But to what extent? Because it's giving, I don't know. I'm not gonna get mad at Peter for asking that question, because a lot of people have been coming at her for that. Like, why are you changing the way you talk depending on the rooms you're in? We're all guilty of it to a certain extent, y'all. Like, even me, the way that I'm talking now, I talk very casual now. I wouldn't say, actually, no, let me rephrase this. Well, because like, even for like my parents, they're Nigerian. When they talk to us, it's very more, their accent is more heavy. But when they're out and about and talking to like everyday folks or in their workplace, it's very more like they mask it more. So like, I think it just really depends on adapting to your environment. But I will say it's natural for a lot of folks. I think a lot of people are just questioning her in a sense of like, it doesn't even sound natural. It just sounds forced. It just sounds like, okay, I'm in the South. Let me cosplay a Southern accent girl. Okay, I'm in the Midwest. Let me, change it up a little bit. Like, I don't know. It's weird to me personally. I don't know. But let me know your thoughts on the comments down below. Do you think this is even like a big deal, or do you think that people are just like, at this point, looking for a reason and nitpicking her at this point? Let me know your thoughts on the comments down below. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you're notified whenever I post a new video. Follow me on my social media. I love y'all all. God bless y'all. This is Udo at Connecting People with Policy. Doodles!